Hello YouTube, B3 here back with another kicking action figure review. Today's review is over another DC figure, one I wasn't expecting to get so soon. I didn't know when these guys were coming out. I thought it was going to be later. But it's a very cool figure from Mattel of a character I really love, obviously from a story that I really love. It is the DC Comics Multiverse Batman The Dark Knight Returns Batman. It's the 30th anniversary edition. I missed out on Mattel's first Dark Knight Returns Batman, the one where he's in his second costume. But you know, I got I got this guy. I'd love a Mezco one. I think that's the name of the company that makes a Mezco with like the cloth suits and the wires and the cape and the accessories. Oh, I would kill for one of those, but sadly I cannot afford them. I've kind of decided I'm going to go quantity over quality, because what I love about collecting is having the characters, and if I buy figures like that Batman, I'm only going to be able to afford like 3 figures ever. It costs about 100 times what this guy costs. Got him for 20 bucks at Walmart. I believe he's a Walmart exclusive. Don't hold me to that though, but I'm pretty positive that he's a Walmart exclusive. Let's zoom out just a bit. So there's the figure, and I'm going to show you the box, since it's fancy special box. This is another one in package. This one's for a friend of mine. I'm going to trade it to him for a figure of equal worth. There's a picture of him straight out of the graphic novel. Pretty cool. Batman Dark Knight Returns Batman, 30th anniversary edition. A little gold band there. Really nice packaging. Batman The Dark Knight Returns right there. You see him in the package. And the multiverse stuff up top, like always. Picture again on the side. No read-up. There's been a read-up right there on other figures, but there's no read-up on this one. There's a different read-up on every figure in the comic TV wave, and in the movie wave for Batman vs. Superman, it's the same read-up on every figure, but on this one there's no read-up at all. Bottom and other side, pretty standard. And then the back right here. So these will go great with your other Dark Knight Returns Batman from the Batman Unlimited line. You can see it says Batman up at the top and everything. And you have your Batman. They're making a Superman as well, which I cannot wait to get my hands on. And one of the Sons of Batman. Don't know if I'll be getting him. I wish they would have made Joker instead. That would have been great to have. Joker. Oh, I'd love to have a Dark Knight Returns Joker. And it'd be cool if they made the armored bat suit as well, but if you get the armored Batman from Batman vs. Superman, it's pretty much the same armor from the Dark Knight Returns, because they're going with the whole Dark Knight Returns look for that. I use my regular Batman vs. Superman Batman as my Dark Knight Returns Batman. So, yeah. But that's the packaging right there. Just want to show you that packaging. And now back to Batman himself. Actually, quite an awesome figure. As I said, I didn't get the last one, so I can't compare, but this is the first suit he appears in the graphic novel. If you haven't read the graphic novel, read it. It's my favorite graphic novel of all time, my favorite Batman story of all time, and a really great movies too. There are 2 movies that tell the whole story, but you can get a deluxe edition that's both of them put into one movie, and I highly recommend it. It's very, very faithful to the graphic novel. But yeah, I think he looks great. They used a He-Man body mold. Well, they used a Masters of the Universe mold. I don't get any of the He-Man figures and stuff. I don't know much about He-Man, honestly. Was never big into it, but they used one of those molds to see they got different leg joints and stuff and everything. And this figure is actually well done, especially for Mattel. He's got paint shading all over the gray, which is really nice. You may not be able to see it in this light too well, but yeah, you can see it on camera. See that paint shading? Yeah, that's not shadow, that's shading right there. Bat symbol's very clean. I thought it was a little big at first, but nope, it's a good size. He's got 2 holding hands with his little bat things on the sides there. Pretty nicely sculpted utility belt. He got his boots. Bottom of the feet has some little peg holes in the front. Cape's pretty cool, I guess. I think it has a little shadowing on it as well. Maybe just a little, yeah. Definitely on the inside. So yeah, he's got some shadowing on the inside. Even a little shadowing there on the back of the figure, so that's pretty dope. And yeah, he is pretty cool. So check out the head sculpt here. It's definitely a different head sculpt than the other version. So that's cool. I have held the other version in hand, but that was a long time ago. A friend of mine has it. We absolutely love The Dark Knight Returns. It's incredible. An incredible, incredible movie. Just magnificent. And the graphic novel is even better. Hate the second graphic novel though. The second one's awful. The third one, the comics for the third one are coming out right now. I don't know if it's good or not. And then apparently they're going to do a prequel also. I should have just left it at the first one because I hated the second one so much. But he does come with an accessory. One single fat blue batarang, which he can hold just fine, you know, hold the batarang. However you want him to hold the batarang, that way or this way, however you want. It just comes with one single batarang. I think he comes with the same fat batarang but black with the other figure. But yeah, hopefully Superman will come with something. I think the son of Batman comes with a torch. I don't think Superman's probably not going to come with anything, but I do really want the Superman also. I just love this story. I love it. Ah, dang. But yeah, he's a great, great figure. Alright, how about articulation right quick? The head goes up a nice little bit, but not really down. Doesn't want to go down. Side to side's pretty good, as you can see. And he kind of has this side wobble that we don't normally get on DC collectibles, not collectibles, on Mattel's DC figures. You got a good up and down in the arm, forward and back in the arm. You got a bicep swivel, elbow bend, a wrist swivel, and a pretty decent ab crunch. Comes forward a good bit, goes back a little. Detailed and painted all the way up the crunch. You got this kind of oval waist joint, so you can turn it all the way around, but it's going to push your belt down and it'll probably scrape the paint off, so I wouldn't do that. And then you got in and out on the legs, as you can see, forward and back. It's a little rubbery right here on his trunks, so it can push forward and hold. And it swivels up there as well. Good joint. And you got a knee bend right here, a boot swivel, which is pretty cool. And then up and down on the foot. I really wish they would bring ankle pivots back, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do? So yeah, that's articulation. Very cool. So, size comparisons? Let's do size comparisons. So here are some other 6-inch Mattel figures. As you can see, this Batman is absolutely huge. He's a huge guy. But that's how he looks in the graphic novel. These very big, over-exaggerated, bulky muscles. And I think that they really work well with the comic and the story and everything. And they look good in the movie too, with the animation and all. But he just looks so big compared to everybody, you know? It's like he's not really gonna work unless you have him with other equally buff guys. So, honestly, I don't really like him very much with these figures. You got the multiverse in-game Joker here on the left, and the DC Universe Classics Power Girl here on the right, so you can see him with a male and female figure. Yeah, and I just don't think he looks good with them because of his huge bulk, but his height is pretty good. It would appear he doesn't work well with DC collectibles either. Here we have the Designer Series New 52 Nightwing on the left, and the battle-damaged GameStop exclusive Arkham Knight Batman here on the right. And so you can see him with someone in the Bat family and another Batman here. And honestly, he's too bulky still, and he's too short also. So no, he's not going to work with your standard DC Collectibles, DC Direct figures. And he uses some other DC Collectibles, but these are DC Icons figures, and he just dwarfs them. He's way too big. Here you can see him with Batman on the left, obviously, and Black Adam on the right. These are the only two I got, so this is what you get. And these are two of my favorite Batman next to each other. I don't know about two of my favorite Batman figures. I haven't decided which Batman figure is my favorite, but my favorite suit and one of my favorite Batmen. So, thumbs up. Looking cool, but they don't size well together. And lastly, here is some Mattel movie figures. Here on the left, from the DC Comics Multiverse Batman vs. Superman line, we have Superman, obviously from Batman vs. Superman, who his doppelganger look-alike is going to go up against in 2 months? Oh no, 1 month. 1 month, I think. Yeah. That movie's probably going to suck, but I hope it's good. I want it to be good. I'm going to go see it, but I do not have faith in it. And not anymore. But yeah, you know, the Superman's too small. The Superman's actually too small for the other Batman Superman figures. I'm showing him now with him because, one, they kind of relate to each other. And two, He's the same exact size as the Man of Steel Superman, so that's that. And then here on the right we have Dark Knight Rises Batman, just to show him with another Batman, and he dwarfs that Batman also. So he'll probably look good with your other Dark Knight Returns Batman figures when they come out. I'm just not liking him with everybody else though. I don't have the first one to show you, and I'm sorry, and I don't have any of the DC collectible ones to show you either. Even though they probably would have ended up being a little taller, and I think that Batman actually slouches for those. But yeah, I don't have any of them, and I'm sorry. So that's the size comparisons, you guys. So what are my final thoughts on the DC Comics Multiverse Batman The Dark Knight Returns Batman 30th Anniversary Edition? I like him. Very glad I picked him up. 20 bucks at Walmart. Go on and get him. He wasn't with the rest of the toys. He was like kind of apart from the toys in this end cap thing. But he wasn't with the rest of the figures. And there are like no DC figures in that Walmart. I went to that Walmart to get like toiletry stuff. But I'm glad I went to Walmart instead of Kroger. I went to Walmart because it was close to the restaurant I wanted to eat at. So normally I would have just gone to Kroger and not even seen action figures, which is probably better for my wallet, but I really want this guy, and I have him, so that's great. But yeah, honestly, I'm going to give him 4 out of 5 stars. Not the best figure in the world, but a cool figure, and I like him. So yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you all very much. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, other channels, and I'll see you all later.